Here's the pitch. Off the end of the bat, caught for strike number 2. Thank you all for tuning in here on 5TV1. What will be a fun week of ball here at the U18 men's. And ground ball, just foul. So the junior men's national program will have their training camp here next week. Head coach Jeff Ellsworth from Albert and Prince Edward Island, which is about 10 minutes up the road. He's the rec director and the chair of the event here in O'Leary. And check swing, that's up. And out.
Well,
I believe he's having 25 athletes, roughly, maybe 30 next week. I know he has 3 or 4 spots left that he's going to award based on this week, so it's a pretty good opportunity to showcase your skills, maybe find a diamond in the rough. Of course, the last junior men's program for Softball Canada, Jeff took the team to a bronze medal, which was a little bit of an upset, so obviously he's looking to repeat as a medal contender. So far here, this is the 4th game of the day. I've seen some pretty good candidates. I kind of keep track on a few athletes. And a check swing. That'll go to second base. You have to be quick. And safe off the bag. Great call there by the umpire at first base. I think the pitcher on is wondering why on the safe call.
Now batting, number 11, Rowan Sears.
So we got a runner on first, 1 out. And Cormier throws it up high. Nice catch, though, by the catcher. So now batting for Team Nova Scotia, Rowan Sears. Jamie Este, your catcher here for Team New Brunswick. Be busy already. 3 balls is the count, 1 out, runner on first. No score here in the top half of the first inning. And that's going to be called a strike. Three-1 now the count. Nice pitch, outside part of the plate, strike 2. That's a tough pitch to hit. Perfect spot from the pitcher, Vincent Cormier. Here comes 3-2, and that's gonna be ball 4. Runners on first and second now, 1 out. And that'll bring up Brendan Walker, the third baseman here for Team Nova Scotia.
Brendan Walker.
First pitch, ball high. Looks like we're gonna get a little bit of overcast now. Sun's gonna go hide in the clouds for a little bit. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. 2-0 the count. Here comes the pitch from Cormier. Strike on the inside part of the plate. Nice pitch. Took a little bit off on the speed for accuracy. Here comes the 2-1. Ball low. Three-1 the count. Runner on first and second. No score. 1 out. Nova Scotia, New Brunswick. A little bit of a maritime battle here. Ball 4 outside. That'll load him up. What an opportunity here for Keegan Crowell.
Now batting, number 5, Keegan Crowell.
Nova Scotia trying to get on the board here early. And that pitch was up and in, fouled off. And the chopper, that's going to score a run. And out at first base. So an RBI put out. And the first run of the ball game comes across. 1-0 here for Nova Scotia, 2 outs. Runners on second and third.
Number 8, Carson Lancelet.
So Carson Lansley is going to step in. He's also a hockey player, a pretty good one at that. Likely see him suit up for the Truro Bearcats this year. And a high fly ball to right field. That should do it for the inning. Nova Scotia gets on the board in the top half of the first, putting up 1. Brunswick gets out of a jam. We're going to the bottom of the first here on 5TV1. Don't go anywhere. All right, folks, welcome back. Bottom of the first inning, New Brunswick. Nova Scotia Maritime battle. 1-0 for Team Nova Scotia after the top half of the first. As Jackson Cogger's going to step into the dish. Your starting pitcher for Team Nova Scotia, Cameron Patton. And that one's up. So Cogger And Patton, here comes the pitch. Ball. So a little difference between the women's game and the men's game. Men are allowed to hop. Women have to drag, of course. Nice pitch outside part of the plate. Patton with his first K of the day. One up, one down. Here in the bottom of the first.
Now batting, number 33, Hunter Anderson.
So, Hunter Anderson's going to step in. So, across the diamond for a 6-3 put out for the second out of the inning. Patton making quick work. It's going to bring up the catcher, number 16, Jamie Esty. And a chopper back to the pitcher. 1-2-3. New Brunswick is retired here after the first inning. 1-0 the score. Nova Scotia leads over Team New Brunswick. Second inning coming up. You're watching 5 TV1. Welcome back. Here's top of the second. Nova Scotia up by a score of 1-0. First pitch, ball high. So Boma leading off the top of the second for Nova Scotia. Cormier on the hill. Here comes the 1-0 from Cormier. Nice pitch outside part of the plate. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss, strike two. One ball, two strikes. Here's the pitch. And a ground ball to short. Across the diamond for the first out of the inning. Morgan Millay is going to step in now, number 00.
Now batting, number 00, Morgan Millay.
So Millay against Cormier. First pitch just missed up. Here at the top of the second. Thank you all for tuning in here on 5 TV1. Jordan Ellis here with the call. Paul Skirman will be on the mic the next 3 games. There's an opening ceremony in there as well. And that'll be a fair ball as Millay is going to take second. A 1-out double.
batting, number 22, Sam Nunn.
So Sam Nunn, the designated player, is going to step into the dish. And check swing up and out of play. And here's the pitch. Ball outside. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be a chopper to second. Easily handled. Kind of a little bit of an awkward play. Second baseman tried to throw it overhand, didn't release the ball, had to go underhand. So the runner
Now
advances.
batting, number 7, Cameron Payton.
So Cameron Patton now in the dish. Top of the order. You got a runner on third, 1 out, or 2 outs rather. Pitcher up at the dish. Chance to help himself as the pitcher. Here's the pitch. And that's going to work. Nice hit there by Patton. And that gets through the wickets. That's going to be extra bases. He might score. And I think they're going to send him home. And there it is. Patton will score all the way. Right through the wickets of the right fielder.
Now
That
batting,
will be an
number
error
24,
charge to
Carter
Ethan
McNutt.
Brewer. And 3-0 now in favor of Team Nova Scotia. And check swing. Pop up here to second base. And that'll do it. Nova Scotia puts up a pair in the top half of the second inning. We're going to the bottom of the second. You're watching 5 TV1. Welcome back, folks. Bottom of the second. 3-0 the score for Nova Scotia over New Brunswick. Leading off the bottom of the second inning will be the first baseman, number 55, Jaden D. And on the hill, Cameron Patton. And a drop ball gets taken out to the center field for F8. That ball was up a little bit more, I'm sure, than he was hoping for. Fortunately for Patton, nothing, no harm, no foul. Gets the out anyway.
Now batting, number 24, Ben Young.
So Ben Young's going to step in here, the designated player. He pitched this morning before getting relief from Cormier. Ball outside, just missed. Here's the pitch. Ball off the plate, off the umpire. And that's a check swing foul. And swung on and missed. As Patton heats up, sits down Young. 2 outs.
Now batting, number 93, Vincent Cormier.
So the pitcher, Vincent Cormier, is going to step in. 2 outs. Nobody on. Bottom of the second. Ball outside. And swung on and missed. Here's the pitch. Change up, that gets ripped. For the first hit of the ball game here for New Brunswick. That one stayed up in the strike zone. Cormier makes them pay.
Now batting, number 28, Chris Richard.
So Chris Richard is going to step into the dish. Swung on and missed, strike one. Cormier on first, 3-0 the score, bottom of the second, 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Patton. Down low ball. 1-1 now the count. Brunswick trying to get back in this ball game. They lost this morning. And swung on and missed. Errors cost them that game this morning. I think they had 6 total in the game. 4 in the first inning alone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Change up. And that one's gonna work. So New Brunswick puts 1 runner on a single with 2 outs. Nova Scotia shuts them down. 2 complete innings of play. 3-0 the score. Nova Scotia over to Brunswick. Stay tuned. Top of the third coming up here on 5 TV1. All right, welcome back. Top of the third, Rowan Sears is going to step things off for Team Nova Scotia. First pitch from Cormier, strike in the inside part of the plate. Oh, ball outside. And a hard hit ball. And a home run. Hard to tell, but it's gone. As Rowan Sears puts one over dead center. Nova Scotia up by 4. Nice hit.
Now batting, number 19, Brendan Walker.
So Nova Scotia continues to add here 3 innings in a row here in the top of the 3rd. So Rowan Sears, the number 3 hitter. And we have Brendan Walker, the number 4 hitter. Here's the pitch. Ball low. Here comes the 2-0 here from Cormier. Ball high. Make the count 3-0 now. And the pitch. Ball outside. Oh, strike on the outside part of the plate. Catcher was set up so far outside. Looked like he was outside. Here's the pitch. Ball high. So a walk here for Team Nova Scotia. Let's run around first. As
Now
Keegan
batting,
Crowell's going to step
number
in.
5, Keegan Crowell.
Nova Scotia in command of this ball game, up 4-0. The show bunt goes at it, but it's going to miss, so it will be a strike 1. And they're going to try to steal for second. Nice head first slide. Oh, it's going to be... Looked like it could have been a play at third. So Walker will stand at third base now, 60 feet away. Great chance here for Keegan Crowell trying to add another. Still no outs. 0-2 the count. And here's the pitch. Ball just missed outside. So 2-2 now the count here to Keegan. And a long fly ball there to left side of the field. Will go out foul. And here's the pitch. Ball high. Oh, he swung at it. Foul ball. Looked like he was going to lay off it. Great battle up at the dish. Cormier trying to win it here. Stop some of this damage. And a nice hit. As another run comes across the plate. That's going to bring up Carson Lansleaf. Still no out here. And the top of the third, 5-0 now the score.
Now batting, number 8, Carson Lansleaf.
Hey, Carson, a boy!
So Lansleaf at the dish. Runner on first, top of the third. 5-0 in Nova Scotia over New Brunswick. Still no outs. Here's a pitch from Cormier. Nice pitch up. And out of the strike zone, Lansleaf tries to chase it. Lots of multi-sport athletes here this week in this tournament for the U18s. Lots of hockey players. Of course, that natural transition from the rink to the ball field. And they're going to throw down to first. And out. So there might be the break that New Brunswick needed. So Keegan Crowell gets thrown out at second base. Picked off. He tries to go for it. Almost made it. First out of the inning. Ball outside. And ball outside. And fouled off. And ball 4. Lansleaf gets the walk.
Now batting, number 6, Callum Buma.
So Bowman's going to step into the dish. 1 out. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. That's when Crowell, I'm sure, would love to have been on first base. Would have runners on first and second with no outs. Ball outside, and they're going to throw down. Safe at first. Lansleaf gets back. Here's the pitch. Ball. Heat's coming back out to play here in O'Leary. Lots of different weather. We've had cold, rain, lightning, sun, clouds. And that one's hit hard. Back to center, and he lost track of it. And goes off the fence. So a double. By Callum Boma. That's one of those weird plays where the center fielder just couldn't track it. Might have got that sun in the eyes. Just kept hanging up there right off the fence.
Number 00, Morgan Malay.
So we got runners on second and third here. 1 out in the top of the third. Malay's going to step into the dish, trying to put a couple more on the board. Here comes the pitch from Cormier. First pitch, strike. Inside part of the plate. So don't forget the Inside the AUS is coming up as we get set for Atlantic University sports season. Football kicks it off in the next week. Wow, hard to believe. And right up a play at the plate, and safe. 6th run comes across, that's Lanceleaf. Next week we'll be in Summerside for the 15U Baseball National Championships called the Ray Carter Cup. Both fields will be broadcasted so you can catch all the action there. TV1.bellaline.ca. Also have the East Coast Sports Show coming up. The Sideline Scoop is on CTV Monday mornings with Scott Squires and Cyril Lunny. Check that out as well. Oh, that's a hard hit ball. And ground roll double. Just missed. Going out. As the 7th run will come across. So Boma steps on the plate. Malay goes to second.
Now batting, number
Just
22,
missed it.
Sam Nunn.
As the hit parade continues here for Nova Scotia, that's the 7th run. Here in the top of the 3rd.
Are there any more balls? I have 2 left.
So we got runner on second. I think there's still only one out. There's the pitch. Fouled off the cage. So Sam Nunn at the dish. Nova Scotia with a pretty commanding 7-0 lead right now. But it's still early in the game. And here's the pitch. And that's going to drop into right field for a single. And another run comes across the plate. And another error there by the Tigers. And Sam Nunn will come across the plate. 9-0 now in favor of Nova Scotia.
Now batting, number 7, Cameron Payton.
So the air game continues for the team out Tigers. As we're going to have a pitch and change now for New Brunswick. So now pitching for Team New Brunswick is Kyle Pond.
Brunswick in the 5th position. 24 out, 10 in. All right, batter, please.
So bases are clear. 9-0 to score. 1 out. Here in the top of the 3rd, Nova Scotia up by a bunch. Sure, at the end of the day, New Brunswick's going to try to forget this one. First pitch, ball. So Pond comes in. And strike call on the outside part of the plate. Here's the pitch. And jammed. That'll be the 2nd out of the inning. So Patton sits down. Now comes up
Now
McNutt.
batting number 24, Carter McNutt.
And first pitch, swing and twist. Almost went directly behind him. Way out in front. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. Hard ground ball to 2nd. Quick toss over, and Pond gets out of the jam. 2.5 innings of play. 9-0 the score. Nova Scotia over to Brunswick. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back here on 5TV1. So now batting here in the bottom of the third inning. Timeout Tigers trying to get back in this ball game. They trail by 9. Cameron Patton still on the hill for Team Nova Scotia. Nice changeup and a swinging straight there to Ethan Brewer. Here's the pitch. Ball. Three balls, one strike to count. Nice pitch outside part of the plate, strike 2. Three-two the count. Oh, a nice hit. We got a lead-off double here for Team New Brunswick. Ethan Brewer.
Now batting number 19, Alex Golden.
So that's going to bring up the number 9, hitter number 19, Alex Golden. And nice play by the second baseman. And out. And the coach doesn't agree with that call, and he's going to hit the dugout early. This is one I'm sure the umpires will review the videotape later.
Now batting number 19, Jackson Koger.
Fortunately, I don't have a screen in front of me. I can't review it. As Jackson Koger is going to step into the dish. Nonetheless, that was an unbelievable defensive play there by Carson Lansleeve at second base. Looked like a surefire single up the middle. Made the pick, threw him out at first. So we got a one out here, runner on third base. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed again. Patton getting them to chase upstairs. That's Koger. Here's the pitch. Try to get him to chase again. As Koger lays off that one. Ball. Full count, I believe. It is a full count. Patton versus Koger. Here's the pitch. He jammed him foul. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Big pitch from Patton for the second out of the inning.
Now batting number 33, Hunter Anderson.
So Hunter Anderson's going to step in the box. Ball inside. And strike called, outside part of the plate. Nice pitch there from Patton. So Anderson trying to cash in the first run here for Team New Brunswick. And swung on and missed. Strike 2. They trail by 9. And right back to the pitcher. Patton takes it and gets out of the jam. 3 complete, 9-0 to score. Nova Scotia over New Brunswick. We're going to the top of the 4th here on 5 TV1.
Oh, I see a lot of new faces here. Who wants to go first?
I bet the farm on my son playing in the NBA. Literally, I took out a second mortgage on the family farm to pay for basketball camps.
Our Daniel could have played in the NHL.
What is Daniel doing now?
David doesn't like to speak about it.
My son is an astronaut.
Bailey tells me that she doesn't want to play soccer anymore after all the years I put in.
How old is Bailey now?
Going on 7, why?
Here we are on the top of the 4th inning. Rowan Sears going to step into the dish for Nova Scotia. If you remember last inning, he hit that bomb. Home run, dead center. And here's the pitch. And ripped. Fair ball. So leadoff single here for Sears. He's having a great day at the dish. Kyle Pond on the hill for Team New Brunswick.
Now batting number 19, Brendan Walker.
So Walker now is going to step in. Ball outside. And here's the pitch. And that one's popped up at a plate. Here comes the pitch from Pond. Ball inside and low. So Brendan Walker at the dish. No outs. Runner on first. Nova Scotia up by 9. Here's the pitch. Ball high out of the zone from Pond. So ball in play. We'll call time. So the emergency rules in Softball Canada: 15 after 3, 10 after 4, 7 after 5, and 6. So maybe Nova Scotia put up 1 here, and that'll force New Brunswick to try to score in the bottom half of the 4th. As that one will be ball 4. We'll have runners on first and second here. No outs. And the check swing gets over the left fielder's head, and that'll put up the 10th run as Sears will come across the plate. Just one of those days for New Brunswick.
Now batting number 8, Carson Lansley.
So Carson Lansley will step in. Here's the pitch, ball high and outside. And Lansley over to short. And a bit of a mistake there on the base pass. Still take the easy out at second, so now we'll have a runner on first. So first out of the inning.
Now batting number 6, Callum Buma.
So Bowman's going to step in. He had that big hit there a couple at-bats ago. So we got runners on the corners, one out. And that one's popped up. So 2 strikes to the batter. Here's the pitch. And a hard hit ball by Bowman. That actually gets through. And we'll have runners on the corner as the 11th run comes across the plate. It's a long day at the park here for Team New Brunswick. And I guess you could say for us as well, it's 4:20 now. We're obviously going to be late starting the next one. It's scheduled for 4 o'clock. 2-hour time blocks makes it real tight in the men's game. Female game, you can get away with it sometimes.
In the 8th spot, 0-0 out, 14 in.
So we're going to have a sub
Now
for
batting
Team Nova
number
Scotia.
14, Noah Bernique.
So looks like Berniker gonna step into the ball game. Comes the pitch from Pond. Swung on and missed, strike 1. And here's the pitch. Strike 2 on the outside part of the plate. This Nova Scotia team, for me, is a dark horse here in this tournament. Seen them play a few times over here. Beat a couple senior men's teams, actually. They're a scrappy group. So that one's fouled out of play. And here's the pitch. Strike 3 called. So a big out here for Pond. It's going to be the second one of the inning.
Now batting, number 4, Evan McNate.
So McNate takes a first pitch strike. Two outs here. And second pitch strike. Pond seemed to find his rhythm here. Ball high and outside. And ball again. And ball high. So we'll have runners on first and second here, two outs. As the pitcher's going to
Now
step
batting,
in.
number 7, Cameron Payton.
Cameron Patton steps in. And first pitch swinging. And that'll fly out to end the half inning. 3.5 in, scores 11-0 in favor of Nova Scotia over to Brunswick. Brunswick will have to put up a pair in the bottom half to stay alive. You're watching 5 TV1. Stay tuned, bottom of the fourth coming up. All right, welcome back. Bottom of the fourth. So we got a new pitcher on the mound here for Team Nova Scotia. As first, looks like it will be the flex, Anthony Anderson. In to pitch. And leading off for Team New Brunswick is the catcher, Jamie Este. Strike on the outside part of the plate. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And swung out and missed. Strike 3.
Now batting, number 55, Jaden D.
So Jaden D is going to step into the dish, first baseman. Ball high. If you're tuning in looking for that 4 o'clock game, we're running a little bit behind schedule here. Do apologize, we had some lightning earlier. So you will see Quebec taking on Ontario 1. And Lance Leave on the run, makes the play for the second out of the inning. That should be a good game coming up, Quebec and Ontario 1. And then at 7 o'clock, Ontario 3 taking on the host.
Kyle Pond.
And first pitch swinging. So the pitcher, Kyle Pond, at the dish. Here's the pitch from Anderson. Ball. And ball outside. And check swing. Just at a play. So New Brunswick down to their final strike here. They need to score a couple of runs to keep this game alive. Nova Scotia takes on Saskatchewan 2 at 9 p.m. tonight. Late night for these guys. Here's the pitch from Anderson. Ball outside. And that'll be a walk. So Manitoba taking on Newfoundland 2 over on Diamond 2.
New Brunswick changes in the 6th spot. 93 out, 44 in.
So Evan Clark's going to step into the dish, get his swing at the bat. Here's the pitch.
Now batting, number 10.
And a ball high.
Thomas Clark.
Here comes the 1-0. Ball outside as well. Anderson's pretty much all around the plate. And strike on the outside part of the plate. 2-1 now the count. And off-speed pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Thank you all for tuning in here on 5TV1, brought to you by Bell Alliant. As here we go. And that's going to be a wild pitch. Runner advances to second. That'll make a full count. 5TV1 is the exclusive broadcaster here, the 2017 U18 Men's National Fastpitch Championships here at OLEARYPEI. And swung on and missed. Clark gets it down, and that'll be the ball game. Final score, Nova Scotia 11. New Brunswick, no score. Thank you all for tuning in. Jordan Ellis here signing off for the day. Paul Skierman will be taking over for the next 3 games. And what a day it's been here. Day number 1 in the books for myself. 3 more games left to be played. Catch them all here on tv1.bellalliant.ca.
Prince Edward Island is located on the east coast of Canada. We are Canada's smallest province, which helps us make big things happen. Our size is our strength. We are nimble, connected. We work together to get things done, and we accomplish things that some might not expect. You could say Prince Edward Island is a mighty island. Our diverse economy is built on the natural beauty of the land, the sea, and all the bounty they have to offer. Our reputation as Canada's food island is growing, and it's easy to see why. Visitors from all around the globe come to experience our food, our scenery, our culture, and to have the time of their lives. More and more, the world wants more Prince Edward Island. Our exports have grown faster than any other Canadian province or territory. We have also created growing industries in some surprising sectors, such as aerospace and bioscience. We are preparing the next generation for the careers and challenges of the future, from our kindergarten to grade 12 schools to our colleges and universities, which attract students and faculty from around the globe. And our island is growing. We have some of the highest immigration in Canada. Every newcomer brings knowledge and perspective that enriches us all. We are an island of dreamers and doers, ambitious, hard-working entrepreneurs who, inspired